Welcome back, mortals, to me freaking out a bit after having let's say like 20 minutes of research and me being a fucking idiot. So basically I was playing the game and recording, right, and I look over at my GPU usage because I always have some stats open, and my GPU is running at 98% and OBS is using like 18 and Warhammer is using like 87, 90%, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell are you doing? Why am I using so much GPU? I'm getting frame drops. OBS is telling me my encoder is overloaded. I'm like, hang on just a damn minute, what's going on? Help. And because I had to do a system restore on my PC recently, VSync wasn't on. So I was running at the max amount of frames. I was running like 120 frames per second and dropping occasionally, and that was using my entire GPU because of course it was. Thank you, RTX 2070. You're doing a fantastic job. Anyway, by the way, I could actually have my graphics higher than this. This is just to keep it at a smooth 60 at pretty much all times, even in like 2v2 battles. So, on to the episode, except for, you know, the little hiccups that Warhammer games just have, because of course they have them, because welcome to Warhammer, right? Anywhoosies, so I passed the turn without you guys, because whatever. We finished our technology to get minus 20% attrition in enemy territory, which is always fun, and we're heading for campaign map movement range in 11 turns. Nothing new in these screens, so whatever. We have siege. Yeah. We have an imminent rebellion in Western Sylvania. Nothing I can do about that. My Templehof allies should actually take care of them for me, I think, unless they die first, which they shouldn't. Besides that, I did go ahead and move Henrik up here along with Oswald von Waldenhof. Oh yeah, so he is actually of Waldenhof up here. Cool. You know, that makes sense considering that he's part of this whole quest line after you do the battle near Waldenhof. I wonder if he's a scripted character. Probably not. I don't know. Anyway, the game is pretty adamant that we can't win this battle. I disagree. It's just a basic level 1 hero with a level 4 hero, 4 swordsmen, 4 spears, and 2 crossbows. I don't think that's a huge deal against like 10 skeletons and 4 skeleton spearmen, dire wolves, etc. But whatever. I'm certainly not going to stand there and let that happen. Now, I would move Manfred up to help. However, he's not really in reinforcement range. He would take attrition casualties, and more importantly, Sturland is still technically alive. We did take Wertbad. They don't have the moot, but they have an army.
My hand hovers close to my blade. Utter your demand before I raise it.
And now, if I'm looking at this screen, I do believe that is the only army they own.
So?
Yeah, if I look at Sturland on the map, that does zoom to where their army is, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yeah, that's zooming right on top of their army, so that's what they got. And even though it's a little baby army, they could come back and take Wertbad if Manfred leaves it. Manfred cannot reach Hochland or Nordland here. He can't reach Wissenland here. He can't reach Wissenland there, of course. By the way, they were guarding Pfeifdorf before this turn. They are going to probably run away from this, but let's see. Okay. I'll take it. I could execute them, but that wouldn't give me money. Just, yeah, give me money. Money, 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 money. And enemy killed. Sturland destroyed. Boom, boom, boom. Knock him down. Alright, I think I said I wanted to start going down towards carrion swarms. Oh fuck, Winds of magic power reserve is really good. Well, Carrion Swarms first. I really like the idea of preventing my enemies from moving when they're in a territory. Also, for Steel Faith Overhaul, this increases the amount of Vargheists I can have. Oh, I'm at my max Vargheists already. That's interesting. I mean, I would consider rolling with like 4 Vargheists for Manfred. I just realized because I was doing all that research, I set my, I think I set my OBS preset to a CPU usage preset. Well, we'll just live with that for this video. I only have one video left before bed anyway, so whatever. As far as you go, my lady Melissa, you're not super great at combat. We'll get you this leadership first. I don't care about miscasting. They rarely do. Leadership for the whole army. Pretty nice. Fuck calling it leadership. I'm calling it morale because that's what it is, so... bleh. We're still hemorrhaging money. That's okay.
I cannot.
Let's do this siege. Oh! Huh.
Kill them. Raise them.
Why am I not allowed?
Destroy them.
Okay.
Obliterate.
I'm not entirely sure why I'm not allowed to fight the battle.
All die.
I can knock down their gates and put ladders on their walls. I don't think I should be restricted. That's odd. I am besieging the settlement. I think I am. Maybe the settlement is special? I don't know. It might be part of like GCCM's like unique capitals or something, and I'm not allowed to attack it with a battering ram, or without a battering ram, even though with like SFO I think I should be able to. Man, I really want to murder Wissenland here because they are one of my more powerful competitors. The only problem I have is that they own stuff as far west as Karak Osgaraz up here, and I'm not a fan of that. But they are like, you know, one of the closest targets. This is a concern. I don't think they're really a threat to Castle Drakenhof with all these defenses. 4 Vargheists, my god. Yeah, no, they're not a threat. That's a lot of monstrous infantry. It might be a threat to Templehof, though.
Do you take me for a Wazik?
I do take you for a Wazik. That tempts me to go, you know, have Manfred go over and murder Zufbar. But on the other hand, I could just go, you know, pillage my way through everything. Well, here's the problem with pillaging my way through everything. That's a lot of fucking terrain to march down. So yeah, I could remove their capital and temporarily eliminate the threat, but I can't kill their faction. Shit. Ostland is still one of the factions that would be most accessible for me to actually kill, because I could hop from terrain to terrain fairly easily, as well as Karak Kadrin. I think I'm gonna head Manfred back and focus these dwarves to the east here, because they are quite aggressive in my territory. And they're accessible. But, I just got those texts to reduce my attrition.
Yes.
I just got those texts to reduce my attrition losses.
None shall live.
We're going for it. It's minus 20%, and Manfred has his own abilities to reduce that by an additional 15%, and then one of you has a quartermaster for an additional 3%. Like, we're only losing like half our troops to attrition, and we can switch to raiding, like, if we need to for like 2 or 3 turns.
Wipe them out.
We'll see how Henrik does. I've kind of thrown him under the bus here against these 11. They may come and attack him, but I can just retreat from Averheim. That's fine. Okay. Enough hemming and hawing. This has been like a 10-minute turn while I explain things. As the game plays a Middle Eastern sounding woodwind instrument at me. I don't know how I'm still awake, folks. It's 2:43 a.m. over here. I was supposed to record this from 2 to 2:30, but as I said, I was doing research on something that wasn't actually broken. Which, you know, come to think of it, if I had just gone to bed and checked the settings in the morning, I probably would have remembered to check that, but, you know, I'm a big dummy, so. Oh, well. Templehof, you want to take care of that rebellion for me? I'm pretty sure they will. My opponents are becoming more dangerous. I don't feel like they really are, to be honest. I have to keep wondering if maybe it says they're more dangerous because I have more settlements. Because I'm more spread out, their power rating is higher. Because I don't feel like they're actually building more armies. Maybe they are. The AI does get enough money to field like 2 armies in most Total War campaigns, even with mods. What? You want me to join a war? You want me to join the war against the dwarves? Why are you at war with the dwarves? I thought the dwarves were confederated. With Karak. With Zufbar. Did they unconfederate? Did that never happen? Was that in an alternate reality? Either way, I'm not joining. Thank you for killing the rebels, though. I appreciate that. We're gonna lose Templehof with its very small income. Oh no. It's not like they're gonna be able to defend it. This here is vampire country. Trying to assault some units and failing to do so. Fantastic. Uh-huh. Could go to Kemperbad before going to Grunberg.
I will not obey.
Nordland fielding a full army but not stacking them together because they're stupid. Can I reach this turn? And then I could angle through the woods perhaps? Or would the game allow me to do so? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's a no. That's a negative Ghost Rider, but I can't tell because the game won't let me see that path. No, I can definitely angle through those woods in 1 turn. This is more looting and slaughtering I can do and weakening of my enemies.
Absolutely not.
Got a cough. Also, absolutely yes. All right, let's do our battle with Manfred first. This can be a 2 battle video. Yeah, whatever. Give me that loot. Another turn of loot for me. I'll take it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Remember that attrition? Welp. Well, we looted and damaged their buildings and removed their garrison. It's not what I wanted to have happen, but what sucks is Grunberg is a tough cookie, too. Look at that. They've got a missile cav. Mortars, too. Well, we know how to deal with mortars, don't we, folks? I think it'll be a walled city? Yeah, it's got 3, level 3, and I think that makes it a walled city. Alright. You... I'm actually allowed to attack now, by the gods. Alright, let's see how this turns out. This could be a failure. I could be massively overestimating my skellies. They're certainly weaker on a 1-to-1. Which is great, because they're not going to be fighting 1-to-1. They're going to be fighting 5-to-1. They have like a total of 12 units. I have 20, and I have the ability to heal them. I also have some Black Knights. That's cool. I think I'm gonna have my cav charge the gates to break them. No. Wait, we have the things. We have the stuff. We have the power of the ram. I wonder if the ram can be effectively taken down by their bows. Not their bows, their ballistas. Oh god, since I... Right. Oh, and then I was having a RAM issue where the game wasn't detecting my RAM, and that caused me to change some of my settings too. There we go. Sheesh. Been a ride this past few minutes. This seems as good a place to attack as any. Alright. Let's form up in ways that ensure that you all hit the walls properly. So 3 of you can go there. 1 can go there. 1 can go... That's the ram. Get as close as you can. 1 goes here. I think I can hit that. And the side here is fine. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. But you like... There, you can go on the side of this wall. Okay. Let's form up my spearmen. They're gonna follow the ram in. And all of you. Now, Henrik, what abilities do you have? Right, Flock of Doom. Indeed. What's our power reserve? 100. It's not terrible. You're mostly gonna be focusing on heals, and when we get in... Or when we get to the walls, I'm gonna want Oswald here to focus on being a dick and putting zombies beyond their gate to distract them. Also, Henrik over here. That's how he looks. Also, I've got proximity fading on. No. Stop that. Alright, we've seen him in a previous battle. I don't know if he looked exactly like this. I don't know if their appearance really changes. I don't think so. I think their mount changing is pretty much the extent of it. Also, none of you guys have any hexes or anything. That's sad. Oh well. Alright, so let's start the attacks. And as you can see, they don't even have all the walls that I'm attacking covered. Because they don't have enough units for that. Almost like I have the unit advantage or something. I know, crazy, right? Oh, I misinterpreted how that was gonna work, I think. Yeah, I'm okay with that, doing it more like that. Okay, you've got the order to attack. You go ahead and move forward. You move forward a little. Okay, we have time a bit. There's no reason to really watch this a whole bunch, unless you want to see the Grand Skeleton March. Which does look cool. We haven't seen a big old skelly army in a long time. They do look rather cool, but I do miss with Dry Rain's reskin. I miss them all marching in sequence. That was cooler to me. But the reskin's cool enough to make me live with that. Go ahead and heal that, please. And we can go ahead and start rushing folks forward. They need a heal too. Now, we certainly will take a lot of missile fire on the way in, but nothing that can't be healed. Also, he miscast that first cast. That was pathetic, dude. Come on. Come on. Is his cheaper? Let me check that. It might be. No, his is cheaper, actually, but I'll take the opportunity to heal that one, too. That one's at 125, and that's not going to get any better. Oh, well. We have 3 completely unopposed units, and that's really what I'm after. Feels good. You saw me.
Still my beating heart.
The voice acting in this game is a good time. Quite a good time, indeed. Let's get this off before they're on the walls and I can magically no longer heal them, right? Before the game pisses me the fuck off.
So much death.
make sure that they actually go ahead and target the walls. Please and thank you. I mean, we took some losses approaching the walls, but now we're going up on the walls, and their crossbows are basically useless, and they're defending the walls with mostly spearmen. These two are up on the walls unopposed, so 5 units coming unopposed completely. Fantastic. And let's make sure we increase the amount of time we go unopposed, shall we? Boom. Have skeletons. Boom. Have some zombies. Enjoy. I have brought gifts for you. Sure having a lot of miscasts go on. Oh well. Yeah, these skeletons are going to get trounced, but that's okay. They're mostly here to tie down these units in front of the gate so that they don't get any funny ideas about getting up on the walls and actually defending their settlement. God forbid. Oh, we do have the ram up at the walls now. Fantastic. Are my lords just sitting in front of the ram? They are. That's great. Hello, I have brought gifts of lords. I like how the ram looks like it just becomes incorporeal after taking the gates down. I understand the realism behind trying to keep the rams, you know, requiring them to be moved back, but oh my god, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it in terms of gameplay to have that be a thing at all. Also, I could do a wind of death right here. Let's. That'll hit a few people. Whoosh. Oh, that didn't start where I thought it would, so... Not as effective as I had hoped. Oh well. We'll live. I mean, we'll be undead. We're still forming up. Oh yeah, let's have our units, our ranged units pour into the gates as well. It'll take some time for them to be effective in there. This unit's not doing great. That's okay. You're doing great in my heart. That's what matters. You guys are at 99. Go ahead and heal. Most of you are invalid. That's okay. As I said, you're doing great in my hearts. My heroes are doing fine. They're murdering everything, as is expected of them and demanded of them, in fact. Right, these 3 unopposed skellies can have a good time. You assist with the walls. You assist me down here as well. When these get up, they can assist with spearmen. That'll be good. Dire wolves are coming on in. They are kind of coming into spearmen. Let's make sure they try and target the correct units. Skeleton knights. Black knights, excuse me. I'm just keeping an eye on my health counters for the most part. We don't have a whole lot of power. Especially with that really wasted wind of death I did. That was silly. I shouldn't have done that. Next unit would be this one. I see, the center ladder unit. Well, that's kind of to be expected, isn't it? We're winning this fight, I'm sure. I mean, it's certainly a more, you know, grindy, boots on the ground fight than previous fights we've had, but we're certainly winning. We are going to lose that middle unit, but it's a skeleton. It can be raised again. A little concerned about the binding on my dire wolves. Not looking too hot. It's not like they can charge effectively doing their wheeling and dealing down here. Heavily considering putting a zombie behind these, but I think we got the flanks just fine. There's a warrior priest. He's priesting as a warrior, as one does. Oh, there you go. Now he's going to tie up that whole unit of skeletons. That sucks. We'll live. I keep saying we'll live, but the fact is we won't. That's the point. They pulled some spearmen and swordsmen off the walls, and that sucks. I think my cav can actually pull out now? What's your, on a double cast? 14, huh? Go ahead, just pick some units for me. I don't really care that much. The possibility of losing is pretty remote at this point. Where are my heroes here? My Necromancer's quite far away. I don't know if he's even usable in melee combat. Looks like kinda. Yeah, go for it. Now, who needs a specific heal? You really need it, but I can't heal you because you're on a wall, and magic doesn't work on walls. Sorry, folks. I will never not be irritated at that. That's still so dumb. This might be a good time. Let's go ahead and use some crows. I will use some of the last of my magic on crows. We'll have 10 to heal one more unit. But the damage we do here could turn the tide in our favor. Yep, see, broke a swordsman. Fantastic. Now we have the freedom to move this whole big mass of dudes around and get some nice flanks off. And we shall. In fact, I'm going to move my knights in to specifically murder that warrior priest. Alright, make sure my heroes are in the mix there. Making a huge difference here, of course, as your casters do. Unfortunately, some of their units on the walls have been freed up. That does suck. But we have them in such a superior position, tactically speaking. Not a big deal. I must have accidentally ordered my knights to move away from the warrior priest. Interesting. I see. You're rallying. Fantastic. Continue to do so. You can definitely see my units are no grave guards. That much is true. Cannot refute that. They're not grave guards by even a slight stretch of the imagination. By even a major stretch of the imagination, but they're still units. Letting those crossbows shoot me, though, that's not acceptable at all. That's not even a little acceptable. Okay, they've re-engaged. That's good. Make sure you guys are continuing to engage them properly. There you go. Our blob is slowly murdering them, slowly breaking through. 77, 65, 55. Target those, please. Let's pull my direwolves back out. Ooh, charge those. Charge him. Finish him off, please. He's in an irritating position. There you go. These skeletons can now participate. They quite badly need to heal themselves. And in fact, now my cav can move in. It's pretty much what I expected. Necromancer taking a bit of damage. Definitely doesn't have much health compared to my Vampire Lord. That's why Vampire Lords are good, and I don't really use Necromancers in combat, but just considering the way our whole situation unfolded, seems fine to me. That unit is running out of the gate, but it's broken, so it's going to come back through the gates, which is silly, but it'll happen. Alright, I'm going to make sure I assign a few units to go up on the walls. Let's go ahead and start that process. Pull my cav out. They're shattered now. Good. Is anyone holding the... Yeah, their Archlector is holding the fort, as it were. Okay.
It is time.
It is time. I want the Vampire and the Necromancer to start walking up there.
Moving.
Everyone else just kind of figure out what you need to do for a minute. And when you get sorted out, I will also figure out what I need you to do, because I don't know. I'd like you to head up there, please. Units are all confused and shit, but they're about to break. 'Cause they're one step closer to the edge, and they're about to break. Speed up time. I don't have all day, night. Yeah, we're a little winded. Direwolves are shaking. Stop. do better. Just got a writhing mass of skeletons here. Not sure what they're doing. They look like they're having a rave. Well, that's good. What are you guys doing? Are you actually doing what I tell you to do? Where are you going? Are you going around to get on the ladders? AI never really does figure out what it wants to do with walls. That's why there's always frame drops when people get on the walls. It's just a thing. Try to get the wall fighting done as soon as possible. It's one of the reasons I charge the walls so frequently. It's just part of the game there. Get the fuck off the walls. And also one of the reasons I don't play with time limits, because the amount of glitches I've had involving walls and units not fighting on them or not moving to them are almost too numerous to count. What are you doing? Some of them are going back on the walls, and I might actually lose units to routing because they are choosing to be on the walls. Creative assembly, please. Please nerf. I think they're running into a routing unit, and it's preventing them from moving properly, which is really dumb. Okay. My lord should be good by now. Yep.
No.
Go kill him.
A new order comes.
You have just enough health to heal one of our dudes, so that's fine. What do you mean you're wavering? Oh my god. Attacked in the rear. Oh my god. Attacked in the rear by nothing. Okay. Dude, they're not fighting. They're literally not fighting, guys. Guys, please. Jesus. Well, they are undead, I suppose, right? Wow, nice spin, buddy. I'm not sure if I've seen that animation before. That hammer hurts. He's got double hammers. It's fucking stupid. Don't you laugh at me. Heal yourself.
Necromancer.
Necromancer. Yeah. How's he doing? He's actually doing pretty well. Let me get some knights to help me out. I'm picking them because, yeah, they have pretty high health, comparatively speaking. My dire wolves aren't bad, but yeah, my knights have the highest health out of any unit in the army. And they're armored. And they're anti-infantry. If anyone can help me kill a lord, it'll be them. They won't die so easily. Whee! Did you guys figure out the problem up here? No, I'm actually gonna lose this this skeleton unit. They're crumbling. Fucking game. Well, we might route him first. Yeah, we did. Okay. Heal them from all the way over there. He actually did. Wait, no, he didn't. Okay, whatever. It's fine, we won. Says it's a close victory. I don't agree. I mean, yeah, if you look at the losses, it looks close, but it wasn't. I just knew I would take losses. It's like sending zombies in to fight. Naturally, my lord did a lot of the work there. 10% of the enemy army by himself. Good job, Henrik. You are worthy of your family name. Dawn's Light. Where the fuck is that? That looks maybe... Is it Elven? I have no clue. I don't know shit about Warhammer. Beyond pretty much the descriptions and such I've read in the game. The vampires were interesting enough, and the wood elves were interesting enough to me that I actually did like look them up and read stuff about them in the wikis. That was fun. Alright, so we are going to actually sack Averheim,
Shadows.
and then we are going to murder it. For realsies. And we're going to have a rebellion that I'll have to snuff out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, look at me. Replenish my skeletons. Okay, another level for you, Henrik. Oh yeah. Does army is full count in terms of is 20 units full or is 40 units full? I assume it's 40. But we're going. I want a free Vargulf in every fight. It's a lot of magic, but it's a free Vargulf, okay? If that's wrong, I don't want to be right. We could see an attack from Wissenland. They can't reach us.
I'll ignore that.
One of them can reach us. You say you can't.
No.
Right, because you're doing that. Okay. Cool. So that's Averheim belonging to us, at least for the moment. I don't care what happens to it beyond this, really. That's fine. I would raise it myself, honestly. Not a concern for me. Huh.
We shall rise.
That gives me a constant casualty replenishment rate. I wonder, that reduces my morale, but if it does constant casualty replenishment, will that undo my attrition? Logic would dictate yes, correct? I have a commandment available? What? Sorry? What? Where? Oh, this is a province. Okay. I don't really care. Vampiric corruption. Go ahead and raise that while we're here, to make it harder for them to come through my territory, and that'll be good. Let's just end the turn real quick and see what happens. You can definitely tell that Wissenland is the most powerful in the area, hence my desire to kill them. Wartbad is going bye-bye next turn. That's obvious. Again, I can't be asked. Don't care. I'm gonna kill people until they get the fuck out of my faces. And out of the rubble, I can build an empire. He said, knowing that chaos would be coming. As I said, when chaos comes, it'll probably cut a swath through the empire too. Right? Right. Fuck, man. Even chaos would have trouble taking Drakenhof. It is no joke. Unless they bring 2 elite stacks of chaos armies. And that's the moment when I sob myself to sleep. Vampire Coast Mutineers, huh? Okay. Got you a rebel faction? Yep. There's them getting ready to take Wartbed. They didn't actually take it? Oh, okay. Taking Templehof. Oh no. Relatively experienced army, but so what? Actually hanging on to Templehof. That's rude. At some point I'll have to deal with that then. Okay. They are going to go for Averheim. It is besieged. Okay. Actually going to have a real big people battle. Dwarves are popping off my weak settlements. Now, in defense, in a city, Averheim, y'all fucked up. Or Wissenland, you messed up. This is not going to go the way you think it's going to go. Y'all do not understand. You're going to be in choke points. I'm going to be healing my troops in choke points. Good luck.
refuse.
They're like, we're getting the upper hand. We can take them on with just 11.
Darkness comes.
What? No, you're gonna bring a reinforcing army, right?
I hunt.
I mean, these are pretty hurt, admittedly, but okay. What of
By
it?
Sigma, no.
By Sigma, no.
What?
You know,
Yes. This better
bam. I'll merge those two. There you go. Now we're down to 18. My God. They've got me now. Surely. Surely they've got me now. I have no garrison at all because I didn't repair anything. That's okay.
Sigma forbids this.
Sigmar forbids this. Not Sigmar.
ready.
Absolutely not.
It's so tempting to go take that.
Thou darest.
That's okay.
All die. Destruction.
Oh, I'm still in my little other stance. Oops. Whatever.
Destroy them.
So, we have the Siege of Grunberg, which, it's almost routine at this point. It really is. They're like 10-minute little sieges where I just fuck around and murder everything. But you know what? That's the easiest, wins I'm getting this campaign, considering the tactical situation is great. The strategic situation is still
Bats and wood.
horrible. But, we're doing what we can. It is what it is. As I said, I just have to eliminate people. Whoa.
Glade Lord, at your service.
You're riding a great eagle. You're actually a high-level lord. Pretty high level.
The woods of Athelloren welcome you.
They're friendly
Deliver your
towards me. Whoa. The elves like me?
Darkness comes.
What?
Yes.
This night.
The other factions aren't at war with the elves.
You called?
Torgavan likes. They're improving to 200. They don't like the Barrow Legion.
Tomb rot.
At your welcome to the halls of Athelloren. We have an accord.
As darkness follows him.
El Tuat said down.
Oh my god.
Highborn.
They like me. What the hell?
Darkness comes.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. That's amusing to me. Well, I guess we're both immortal, right? I guess I don't have to worry about. Ooh, war dancers, a way stalker, a branch wraith, way watchers, ashen hawks, deep woods scouts, tree kin. I would not want to fight this army. This army could actually stand toe to toe with me. Double way watchers, double war dancers, a glade lord on a fucking. I'm pretty sure he's not on a hawk. I think he's on a great eagle.
Highborn.
Pretty sure. I can't be 100%. I don't know how to see his mount here, to be honest. Ah, there it is. Right? No. That's size. Don't really usually look at this stuff, so. Ah, there it is. Yep. Neat. Glade Lords access that by level
Proud
12?
son of Athelloren.
Holy shit. Man, when I do my Wood Elves, fuck Orion. I need to go just get a Glade Lord instead. Just delete Orion's stack at the beginning of the game. Fuck Orion. Orion sucks anyway. He fucking dies every winter. Alright, well. Oh man, I've been yammering on for like 10 minutes now. Anyway, folks, next time we have the siege battle here to look forward to.
Your sleep grows strong.
Actually, Honestly, that was better. Extra winds of magic powers. Or anyway, we have that to look forward to. Probably in 1 or 2 turns, we have the Siege of Averheim to look forward to, which I expect to win. I'm not worried about it. Are you? I'm not. Maybe you are. It depends on if they bring another stack. If they bring another stack, it'll be a fair fight, I think. We still have Hochland. We still have Nordland. I'm not going to be able to do anything about them except kill their armies. We still have Ostland here. I need to kick them out again. Get their armies out. But now basically the plan is we've murdered Stirland. We've kicked the Empire mostly out of our territory. This kind of looks undefended, doesn't it? I could go murder the Empire.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
Maybe that's all they own. Manfred takes the seat in a storm. Maybe. We'll see. We'll head up there after we take Grunberg. We'll take a look. We'll send a vampire up or something. But if that doesn't change, let's say that Altdorf is defended and I don't want to take it. We take Grunberg. We go over here. We take Karak. We run back. We take Nuln, Wissenberg, Pfeifdorf. Finish off any armies they have. Perhaps hold this territory because there's not much empire to the west of us. We're friendly with Turgovan. Nordland has to go through Turgovan's territory, and they are at war. This is Midland, actually, which we haven't really had to worry about, I think, because of Turgovan. Torgovan? I don't know. Anyway, we take them out, go through Pfeifdorf, head back through here, maybe pop Migdal down here while we're at it. Maybe Pakar Dromar even. Dwarves are on the move, gotta watch that. Come back through Castle Drakenhof, murder these dwarves because they're pretty accessible. Go back here, murder this stuff, and by that time, we may have thinned out our opponents enough that we can start thinking about holding territory. So, hold territory with me next time, folks. Hope you're enjoying and have a good nice night.